this is Iain, and tonight I've shown the audience starring Miss Dame Helen Mirren. And here's what it's a bit about. It's about every week, this actually happens. Every week, the Queen has a meeting with her prime ministers called an audience. So that's why it's called the audience. It's they have an audience, and nobody knows what happens in the audiences except for Her Majesty and the prime ministers. And that is very interesting. And also, it's also the person who wrote it also thinks a bit about what might happen in the audiences. Like, they probably talk about politics and their personal life and stuff like that. And the cool thing about this is you can watch her go from a young girl to an older woman. She reigned for 60 years, one of the longest reigning queens ever. And when she was a young girl, in part of the show, she made a very touching speech about her job is to serve the people of England, and it's very touching and nice. And it made me cry, and it was beautiful. And the cool thing is, she goes off stage for what seems like a second, because you can see her reign for the years she reigns, the 60 years. So she's young at first, then she goes off stage for a second, what seems like a second, comes back on, she's older, her face looks older, she walks a bit older, and there's, when she's getting her crown, when she's becoming the queen, she wears a dress to the audience, she wears a nice dress to the audience, but then, right before your very eyes, suddenly it changes into a beautiful ceremony dress. Isn't that so cool? I definitely think you should see it, and you should see the amazing costume changes and all that. And you know what? It's very funny, and one thing I loved about it is the Queen had corgis, so you could see the corgis run onto the stage. It was so cute. And some of the relationships were very touching. And one thing I like is her relationship with the Scottish Prime Minister. Yes, that was a very funny one. And it's just such a great show, and I definitely think you should see it. Bye-bye.